On today's menu, natto.
Oh, yes.
Across the globe, what's delicious is questionable. Why would you eat that?
Excuse me.
Hailing from Japan, natto, a kind of fermented soybeans, has a distinct pungent odor, much like its distant fermented cousin cheese, which would make you think it's natto bad. Thank you. Really, you're too kind. However, natto becomes horrifyingly stringy when stirred. Opinions on natto's flavor vary wildly. Fans heavily concentrated in eastern Japan debate its flavor. I don't think that I can decide if it's cheesy or savory.
It's okay. It can be both, Teresa.
Debate aside, it's an acquired taste like many other Japanese favorites, like lizard monsters, J-pop, and bagel heads, which are too disturbing to show here. There are many different theories about natto's origins, with some claiming it was discovered in 300 BC and others putting the date more at around a few hundred years ago. But more likely, the dish was discovered independently by a number of sources over the millennia. Natto was originally made by packing steamed soybeans in rice straw, which contains the beneficial bacteria B. subtilis natto. The whole shebang was then stored in a warm place and left to ferment, like that dirty cereal bowl sitting by your computer. But in the 20th century, the discovery of a natto starter, much like yeast does for bread, simplified production and made the end product more consistent. If you're the DIY type, here's how it's made. First, wash and soak your soybeans, preferably natto soybeans. After your soybeans have soaked in water for 12 or more hours, steam them for another 6. While you wait, you can go watch a confusing game show with a policeman trying to interrogate a monkey with a deputy bear who's replaced his firearm with a pie. I don't understand your game shows, Japan. I'm sorry.
You realize that's one of our shows, right?
That's one of ours?
Yeah, the 50s. It's not one of
The
ours.
50s?
Yes.
You should apologize.
I'm not apologizing for that. All right. Then add the starter bacteria and let the mixture ferment for up to 24 hours. The next step is where all that smelly goopy goop comes from. The natto is refrigerated for up to a week. Are you ready? 'Cause science is calling. Liz, it's science calling. During this time, the soybean proteins break down into constituent amino acids, and the natto strings consist of several thousands of these glutamic acid molecules, which lock together and cause the formation of strong viscous materials, i.e., the cheese. That's the whole process, and now you've got a big glob of super-powered soybeans that, according to our Japanese friends, taste great with rice, curry, noodles, pasta, tempura, and any other food we would zoom in on. Yes. But why would you eat that? So why would you eat that? Well, natto is a great source of protein, rich in vitamin K and in something called pyrazine. Not only is pyrazine responsible for natto's distinct aroma, it's frequently touted as being great for cardiovascular health and for protecting against blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. Also, in 2009, Taiwanese scientists showed that nattokinase, an enzyme also found in natto, can degrade amyloids, the tangled proteins involved in Alzheimer's disease,
Kablammy!
making it not just a heart food, but a brain food as well. So if you can overlook the stringiness, this is probably one of the healthiest things you could put in your mouth. It's science. Who's the dumb bitch now, Liz? Hey, office! Let's eat magoo!
It's like beans that somebody sneezed in.
It's like I ate glue out of a caulking gun, and then I ate some Denison's chili.
It's like I took a plate of beans into a haunted house, and then a spooky ghost came and spooged on them.
Right, it's the day after Halloween. The office is hungover. We had come in early on top of everything else. So we're trying to do a feed the office. This is horrible. But before I can ask anyone to eat it, I gotta eat some myself. Yeah. Now I'm getting the smell too. Oh, it almost came back out before it went down. No bueno.
Basically, you guys lie to us all the time, so this time you have to tell us 2 things that are true about it and 1 thing that's a lie, but we don't know which it is.
It can prevent stroke. It can prevent Alzheimer's. It's delicious.
What is it?
It's natto.
That for the way it's sort of considered is it's a woman's food. The men tend to not eat it or like it.
It's natto.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I don't know what that means.
Well, take Japanese.
we're in an earnest movie and this is like troll boogers or something.
It looks like boogers. It's so slimy.
Oh my gosh, I just got like a huge whiff of it.
No,
Does that
small
make it blue butter?
Small, no.
What if
not
I made it into a little airplane? See, it's better. It's easier to eat, right? Here, let me just get rid of that.
Cloud Laugh Tiny Shoes.
Cheers.
It does taste like a foot. It tastes like like foot mixed with edamame.
You know, I've eaten so many bad things. I don't know why I'm even scared.
Go. Put it in there.
Oh my god. Just, eat it.
There's something wrong with these beans.
Put it in your mouth, woman.
Oh my god. I can't forward.
You're holding one bean in your mouth. Swallow it.
I swallowed them whole.
You sneezed all over yourself. Let me get you a tissue. Yeah, I had it. Oh. Terrible.
It's not too bad, it's just like it's way fermented tasting. It's
Super earthy.
Sour and bitter and a little rancid.
like eating really stinky cheese without any of the positive sides of eating really stinky cheese.
It's good. It's quite tasty.
This is like waking up. You know what those days where you end up sleeping like the entire day and you wake up and you have like gross saliva, you like the sickness.
How the f*** do you sleep?
If I could give it a compliment, it is kind of caramelly.
That's great.
I take ecstasy every weekend.
Out of context.
So you guys can have some hockey.
Oh yeah, thanks, bud.
Yay, candy! All right.
Those are eel dicks.
That's all for this week. Click subscribe and come back next week for more Why Would You Eat That? And follow us on Twitter at #WhyWouldYouEatThat. What? Slimy sea urchins can get you high and it's an aphrodisiac? What more could you ask for? Find out if it really works on Why Would You Eat That? Or if totally awesome, mind-boggling, slow-motion extreme explosions are more your speed, find out what we're blowing up this week on Taste Explosions. On Star Chef Secrets, you can learn how to take Latin cuisine to a whole new level with spectacular creative dishes by all-star chef John Sedlar. And Oktoberfest may be over, but that doesn't mean we can't still guzzle beer along with delicious homemade pretzels, courtesy of the Dude Food Dudes. What about an incredible chocolate pudding and bacon custard concoction? Join Chef Kevin Gillespie in his never-ending pursuit for the best in bacon. Can the Why Would You Eat That boys trick Georgia into eating what she thinks is a delicious burrito? What are they serving up this time on Why Would You Eat That? Add some spice to life with the Food Network's Hot Tamales. They'll teach you all you need to know about prepping for a fabulous Mexican fiesta. Get the recipe for an over-the-top BLT sandwich with an awesome dude food twist. Swordfish. Learn how to upgrade your BLT to a killer surf and turf masterpiece. And who wants to taste a nauseatingly bad-smelling food? The Office does. Watch your favorite employees attempt stinky tofu on Why Would You Eat That?